Hello there, CJ Sloan here, another video. So, people probably come to my page, maybe, and probably think you post different videos, like different type of videos, like anything music related I will do. Playing guitar, making songs, talking about music, all that type of stuff. That's just what I want to do. So, right? But anyways, I want to talk about on this video, not really how to find your vocal range, but how to sing, I guess, better. Because I've taken vocal lessons. My vocal coach is like, oh, you can sing. Which ain't really said that. I was like, I can't sing. She's like, I don't think that's true. That's what she said to me. So I was like, I don't know. I don't know about that. That's what I always thought when I started taking vocal lessons. I can't really sing and all that. And then I had to kind of start singing some other songs like Justin Bieber, like Ariana Grande songs and stuff. And I would sing. The more I sung, the more I realized that I can actually do this. Okay. Now I'm not gonna sound. You just gotta understand. You're not gonna really sound like your favorite singer. Some people can. Some people can really imitate them. But I think for most people, you're just going to have your own sound. You're gonna have your own style of singing. You know, people probably don't like their voice. I mean, honestly, I don't like my singing voice, but I sing anyway. Like I record my voice and I hear it, I play it back. I'm like, oh, I don't like how I sound, you know. But I realize why I don't like how I sound because I'm not doing the right. I wasn't doing. I wasn't doing the right techniques when I was singing. So like, yeah. But yeah. So this video is just kind of like how to sing better, I guess. You know. So like, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos. I've read a lot of stuff online, and it's just like what you got to do. I feel this is important is sing from your diaphragm. Now, singing from your diaphragm is really just taking a big old breath and then just singing. You know? That's just how I feel what you do. Now, I didn't understand. I quite understand how to really sing from your diaphragm for a while, but I if correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's just like you take a deep breath in, you know, you don't really scream. You kind of just like you kind of like your vocals kind of like I guess leak out a little bit, you know. But that's just kind of what I think, you know, on how to sing, you know, like just breathe from your diaphragm. Other things you can do too is raise your soft palate. I was reading online that which how you do that, you just kind of yawn, oh, and that kind of like makes your jaw kind of drops and then kind of like yeah, it just drops your jaw down when you do that. Just yawn or something. Then you gotta keep that like lowered when you sing. So you just do like we gotta kind of keep that down when you're singing. Also, another thing is you could tilt your head up. I noticed that your vocals sound a little better when you have a slight head tilt when you sing. Yeah, so that kind of helps too. Another thing is just to find your vocal range. So once you find your vocal range, you can do some crazy stuff when you find your vocal range. So like I know I'm a tenor, and I know that I could sing Justin Bieber songs and stuff. So like Ariana Grande is a little on the reach because she's a soprano, and yeah, can't really sing Ariana Grande stuff. But I try, or whatever. Now I don't actually be singing on here because I just don't feel like it. I can't do it right now anyway because I live where I live at. But people hear me or whatever. But yeah, singing. What I established was like different ranges, like because you have a bass, baritone, tenor, countertenor, mezzo soprano, soprano, right? So like I feel like the ranges like you can do like a bass, like like ooh doo 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 doo, like something like that. It'd be like a bass, right? Like that really ooh, low voice. Like a baritone is sings higher than a bass. Um, they can sing high, but as high as a tenor, but they can't quite sing high notes like a tenor. That's just what I read. So I feel like sorry, not bass. I feel like a baritone is more like do do do, well do do do. Right, I feel like that's more of a baritone. You know, so I guess I find your range. I feel like a tenor. I'm not a countertenor. I don't think I am. There's no way I'm a countertenor. I feel like a tenor is more like do do do, and that's more of a tenor. Like, I get your ranges. So yeah, I wasn't. Well, I wasn't really singing. I just kind of just. I guess kind of singing. I'm not really trying to sing really, but yeah. And also a tenor could be a little slightly higher. I did do do do. Sorry, do 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 do. It could get slightly higher, I guess, but I think that's more of a countertenor. I can't really hit that note, but sorry, I'm sorry, I can't hit that note because I'm not singing from my diaphragm. Yes, I can't hit that note. If I was singing from my diaphragm, I could probably hit that note more better. But right now, I was just singing like from my throat. Well, you don't sing from your throat when you sing, so yeah, sing from your diaphragm. But yeah, that was a quick video. That's all I wanted to do. So yeah, bye bye.